यस बोलोगे ना, यस बोलेंगे तो आवाज ही देगी।
Move it. Yes. Hello, Chief. Hello. Hello, Chief. Hello.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Who's here? Me. Alright. Okay. I was wondering if we could combine our sessions. Yeah. So you have definition of model religion, social empowerment and all that, right? And then we have new business culture, give then get, sort of social entrepreneurship. It's all related to entrepreneurship. We have two people, we have one person.
Okay.
Can we combine? Yeah, so we are set in two. We have cleaned the tables and got everything ready. So if you want, you can bring people from here.
Okay. Once they come in?
Yeah.
Into you're saying, right?
Into.
Okay.
I've been trying to drum up people to come at lunchtime and all that.
The whole job.
Morning till now, we actually had good attendance of full tables.
Good shit. This is why.
हमारा तो 3 sessions में भी thankfully some teachers from KV came with their children, students, so we are like many people a bit of that. But now lunchtime does not seem.
Generally also not full, yeah.
कैसे होगा यहाँ पे भी लोग वहाँ पे लोग कैसे होगा?
इस तरह से तो नहीं होती कॉन्फ्रेंस नहीं जा. Seriously.
This is the first time.
Yes.
Mine too.
So ये तो what over class
do at Intel?
I used to. I've couldn't. I was handling channel and retail. I'm a salesperson. Hardcore salesperson. So I used to handle Western region. So right from your Gujarat, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, MP, Goa, along with distribution.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But it's like, you can't do it without distribution, you can't do it without channel. So you have to go together.
What do you do now?
So I'm a sales and marketing consultant, so I just consult startups, SMEs.
Deepa. Okay. Here there's nobody except Deepa who's a volunteer here. Deepa Khanna, who's also a volunteer here. Yeah, I know. I will try to get something to do. But
This is CM4, right?
This
no,
is
4 is
fast. Next door.
No. What is the topic here?
Here it is about entrepreneurship and
Okay.
social empowerment. So they are all going forward. Where there's a woman who says she raises a Jew from Turkey and they have an aura person and things like that. No, I asked her. Room 4, I asked her if we can combine, and she said no. She said no, we can't combine. She said there's an aura person.
So, room 2 chill. Topic 1
Wait,
close.
I spoke to Deepa.
So,
I said once people come here, maybe we can take them to because we'll set up that place. But we are waiting for people here. Yeah, we'll bring them to 2.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we have to wait for people to come.
लोग की आने से फिर उन्होंने लेके जाओगे ना
हाँ तो ऐसे ही करते हैं हम यहाँ 10 मिनट वेट करते हैं हाँ
Yeah.
यहाँ वहाँ पे जो भी है उनको बोलो
No, you don't send
10
anything
मिनट
here.
आप शुरू नहीं करेंगे हम 10 मिनट में यहाँ से उठा के
We will send people there. Hello. You be there. Okay, because that room at least we got it clean.
बहुत
Right?
clean है।
Clean also.
बहुत
Yeah, and her presentation is also set up there. So. Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to. Yeah. Where are these speakers? Julian Robertson, she was there.
So she's a new auntie now.
Hi, I'm Sandhya.
Hi Sandhya.
There's nobody else there apart from 3 of us.
Let me find this Julian Robertson. I know her. I'll send her there. She came and spoke in the previous session there. Yeah, and then we will see what we do. I'll be back.
So what we do is, after 10 odd minutes, whoever comes in here,
We'll
will
send
get
her.
it.
Yeah, and one person, 2.
So we'll pick them all up and pick them up.
And deliver.
Delivery is very important. You know it.
Yeah, delivery is very important.
Delivery is more important than hand picking people.
Whether you pick them or not, they should be there.
They have to be delivered.
Yeah.
कैसे भी खेत में क्या बंदे मिलेंगे क्या ये स्टोरी सब जगह है सब जगह across the law and the challenge is see बोल मैं इसको क्या है मैं कि पैरेलल सेशन के टाइम पे आप मेंशन करो वो क्लैश एंड देन you know आपने इतने सारे पैनलिस्ट तो खड़े कर दिए you inviting people also apart from the attendees
Then you want people over there also.
then you want people over there also इस तरह से नहीं होता है I was trying to tell you that yesterday तो मैंने कुछ ना कुछ glitches तो होंगी
कौन बने?
मैंने रहा
पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन दे दो मुझे मैं बहुत सदारू से मैं नहीं पता लगता मुझे कौन है कौन बताओ
Vanilla is Harbin's husband
अच्छा ऐसे बोलो ना If I say I have celebrity clients who come and I'm doing it now. So you have to understand कुछ तो होता है ना that's why आप करेंगे on vibrator, you see?
right.
Anything on vibrator should never be ignored. Anyway. नमस्ते, कैसे हो? कहाँ हो? अच्छा? 2 मिनट में आती हूँ। और बता सब? क्या हुआ कल? Sorry. दोनों ही जैसे हैं।
I couldn't find out.
सुबह 7-6 बजे उठ जाते हैं। अच्छे लोगों से मिलते हैं, खुश रहते हैं, होटल में साथ में खाते हैं। It's very great. Very, very.
That bulb. Actually focus. It's all over the trees.
Controlling like such thing here. शाम तक चलने का ड्यूटी पर लगी हुई है। सेमिनार की सेमिनार ऑर्गेनाइज this summer you got my it's 115 and we have it.
You know the speakers are on the
Speakers haven't become. Other channels are not in this.
पढ़ाई छूटते हैं तब तक रखते रहते हैं ऐसे करते हैं।
what is the consulting company called?
Mine is creative marketing.
नहीं ये प्रॉब्लम है
कोई नहीं भैया, योग करने के लिए कोई नहीं है।
बहुत ज़्यादा
This guy has a very gesture, very finishes with his caption and all the
अपना खाट हो गया नहीं काम शुरू हो गया खाट हो गया नहीं
हम ही आएंगे, हम ही हैं, हम ही कर ले रहे हैं।
Hey, let's go to CMU, at least maybe 4 of us. मैं भेजती हूँ यहाँ पे जो भी आते हैं ना, मैं उनको CMU दूँ। आप जाओ CMU। यहाँ क्या है? यहाँ पे है definition of moral wisdom, society empowerment, and personal liberation, philosophy.
और जो इंटरेस्टेड वाले टॉपिक्स है ना वो तो मैं सोच रही हूँ और ये पता नहीं क्या सुन रहे हैं नाइजीरिया भेज दे रहे हैं कभी इजिप्ट चले जाओ कभी स्लोवेनिया चले जाओ अरे भाई देश संभाल ले हमारा
देश छोड़ो अपने शहर संभाल ले, अपना घर संभाल ले।
हमें लगा कोई और आ रहा है देखा तो आती है
इसने ग्रहण लगा दिया
कितने जाओ मैं जाऊँ
ठीक है कह रहा है सुबह अब कुछ और है क्या जब से इसने बोला ना कुछ और है क्या कुछ वो और हो ही नहीं रहा
ये आप लोग जाओ ना,
और यहाँ वाले स्पीकर्स का क्या?
मैं ना I bring them there. With the other will combine. There are at least 4 people there. There is no one.
देखो हमारी अन्नू जी को
Take her also.
CM2 में क्या है?
CM2 is about new business culture, give and get.
क्या?
There's only one speaker, very interesting speaker from Serbia. She looks interesting.
Looks at the center, to the sideline.
चलो यार अब लंच करके आए हो तो मत रहो।
CM3 में ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट है। जा रही हूँ मैं सुनने ऐसे लोगों को, बोर हो रही हूँ मैं। सुबह से झाड़ू पोछा लगवा रहे हैं मेरे से।
ऐसा मजबूर यार, घर वालों ने सुनिए ना, बोलेंगे भाई को हटाओ,
घर पे भी करो,
मत बोलो।
घर वालों को भी कहते हैं ऐसा एक हफ्ते के लिए हमको भी ले जाओगे, वही
speakers didn't come, I don't understand.
लंच कर रहे थे
वो तो actually वो देखी।
क्लास में चेंजेस हुए हैं इतने सारे। एक स्पीकर है, उनका सेशन लिस्ट में आज है। उनका सेशन फर्स्ट को इन्होंने स्वैप कर दिया। पता नहीं राम जनरल ने पता है मेरी तरफों से। तो अब मेरी इतनी दूर से दूसरी बार से आई है।
इंटरनेशनल की वजह कैसे हो सकता है?
दूसरी कंट्री से आई है।
Each of the one who's wearing the green dress, short hair.
हाँ एक शॉर्ट हेयर वाली है, रेड पहना हुआ है, व्हाइट भी पहना हुआ है, रेड व्हाइट पहना हुआ
है। There is no communication. तो WhatsApp पे डाल।
हाँ अब यहाँ पर नहीं है, क्यों नहीं आया? हो सकता है पता नहीं तो भाई। I think people have gone to Agra for trips.
I'm trying to send these people there, saying you go there and sit there, and the speakers come here, I will bring them there. Let me see. No, please चले जाओ ना। पहले conversation शुरू हो जाए। You can let these people come here. You can start.
अच्छा सेशन है तो
Just give 2 minutes. I said these people there. Yeah, please up to the they'll come there, and I'll wait for and I will send when speakers come. Like you know, Robertson is supposed to speak here, and she's not spoken. She's not coming here only. Julia Robertson is supposed to be here. She's not here. She's also a doctor, Julia. ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ ಆಚೆ ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ
क्या था ये? कुछ तो था। स्टार्ट मारो and we are मारेंगे।
कन्नड़।
Hey, always go to CM2. I will wait here and
ये अपना रूम छोड़ के ना हमारे रूम में बैठेंगे।
मैं वेट करती हूँ, बाहर वेट करके।
इसको उठा के लेके आओ।
अरे आप प्लीज
किसी को उठा के ले
अपने आप को उठा के ले जाओ।
और इसी की डिलीवरी कर देते हैं। चलो यार मतलब बेटों को लेके जा रहे तो मतलब भी पैदा करना पड़ेगा।
ये बच्ची भी सीधी।
बहुत सारी रिसर्च यहाँ प्रेजेंट करी।
सुनो, ये बच्ची भी जो सीधी है ना, ये बाहर रख देती हूँ।
हाँ
डेस्क पे।
नहीं इनको यही रख दो ना।
रिसेप्शन पे रख देती हूँ, जिसको जाना वहाँ से ले जाएंगे।
हाँ
यहाँ तो अपने सेशन के लिए लोग नहीं आ रहे। देखो वॉलंटियर देखो
कितने डिटरमिन्ड है। लब तुझे छोड़ के जा रहे हो तो उदास ना फील करना, वापस आते हैं घंटे में, सो ले तब तक। देख वो सामने ना जो बिल्कुल वो लग रहा है। हाँ
Thank you. अरे two, okay. CM 2. I will send whoever is coming here. यहाँ पे जो भी आता है ना, उनको CM 2 में भेज देना. I'll find that one.
आए देर लगे
उधर से चल रही है.
कोई आया क्या? आपका लंच हो गया?
2 नंबर रूम लाया.
हाँ. 2 नंबर के लिए 2 नंबर में इसलिए कि वहाँ पे भी कम लोग हैं तो दोनों
कोई नहीं है यहाँ पे कोई नहीं 2 नंबर में 2 नंबर में
2 में किसने कहा हाँ
वे आए थे वो लोग यहाँ से सब लोग 2 नंबर में गए
वो क्या करे 4-5 लोग कोई क्या क्या करवाएंगे
आप यहीं पे होगे ना कहीं जाओगे तो नहीं
public sector organizations, and also third sector organizations which want to contribute to women's personal and professional growth. So this was the introduction. public sector organizations, and also third sector organizations which want to
That's what it tells you. However, we are constantly looking at material building these days. So when you talk of development, your constant energies are
we have seminars and amazing. Every one of you, don't you agree? Amazing. Thanks for you. Thank you.
Everyone, myself Ranjana Pandey. Our little introduction is fine is that from last 15 years I'm totally working for the rural India and tribal sector. I'm doing many union organizations, UNICEF, UNFPA, तो फिर क्या करेंगे ऐसे अपन?
1 o'clock also there was nobody. तो ये खींच के लेके गई कि CM को में आ जाओ.
यही चल रहा है सुबह से.
सुबह से यही चल रहा है.
कभी उधर कभी
And
उधर.
you know, we getting tired.
Yes.
Very silly. It's like 13-14 hours a day.
और पता है इतना थक
अगर
जाता
कुछ
है रात को
होएगा-
नींद नहीं आती है, पता है उससे बात
मेरी तो
अगर कुछ हो रहा हो तो you don't mind also. Something constructive if you're doing, you don't mind.
वो लोग 2 नंबर में ही हैं.
हाँ जी
2 नंबर में हैं वो लोग.
कौन?
अरे वो सात वाले सेशन के लिए आए हैं, नेक्स्ट सेशन के लिए. मैं बोलता हूँ वो तुम्हें कुछ नहीं करना.
नहीं जानती. बस
अभी यहाँ पे किसका है वैसे?
इस सवाल तो मुझे नहीं किसी का
किसका सेशन है? बताओ तो
प्लान का सब आपका शर्मा सिंथिया गोंजालेस
तो कहाँ है सारे लोग?
आएंगे तब सोचा
यही हाल होना चाहिए से.
लोग आ ही नहीं रहे.
प्लेनरी भी सुबह खाली था. इतने सारे
ये तो उसके बाद भर गया था. उसके बाद भर गया
नहीं
था.
स्पीकर आए थे, सारे नहीं आए थे.
कम अभी
मुझे लगता है इतना ये मॉडल अगले साल तक तो चलेगा.
फिर अभी यहाँ पे भी सेशन सुबह ऐसे ही हुए हैं. स्टूडेंट्स को बिठाया था. वो पर्सन बोल रहा है कि स्टूडेंट्स में इसमें क्या करेंगे. फिर 3-4 लोगों को और जगह से दूसरा उठा लिया. अभी हर जगह पे स्टूडेंट्स को कैसे समझ मतलब ठीक है वो है.
कहाँ से लाया हो?
पता नहीं कैसे आए. उनको कभी ये रूम में ले जाते हैं, कभी वो रूम में ले जाते हैं. बेचारे लोग सच्ची बेचारे बच्चे.
किसको फॉलो कर रहे हैं हम लोग.
हाँ और फिर वो
किसी से अच्छी बात
उनको बोल रहे नोट्स भी बनाओ. नोट्स भी बना रहे हैं बेचारे. मेरे को इतना सारा कर रहे हैं हम लोग.
Actually,
उसने बोला
you are you doing a childhood that way? They shouldn't be doing that. It's not fair.
Not fair.
या फिर let us take it the other way कि exposure मिल
नहीं
जाओ.
और क्या हुआ है. बहुत सारे लोग सुबह सुबह
That's the only way all of us are taking it.
सुबह सुबह
But is it
What's
true?
your name?
दीपा खन्ना.
सुबह सुबह
सुष्मिता है तो.
हाँ सुबह सुबह बहुत सारे लोग गायब हो गए.
बेटा ऐसे नहीं था.
फिरांग जो है ना सुष्मिता फिरांग जो है वो जा चुके हैं. ठीक है
घूमने के लिए ना.
हाँ अब जो है ना वो हम जैसे ही रह गए.
हाँ उसमें से कौन रह गया है?
उसमें
उसमें जो वॉलंटियर हैं वो आगे तो चले गए. स्पा में अपने गतिविधि के जो लोग हैं चले जाते हैं. और अब
हम ही लोग हैं जो कुछ लोग घूम रहे हैं बस.
तो
कभी
मैं
इधर
तुम्हें
कभी
स्पीकर
इधर.
बनो, तुम्हें वॉलंटियर बनो, तुम्हें ऑडियंस बनो.
करो तो फिर बाद में वो वहाँ से
हमने
निकल
डांस प्रोग्राम कर लेते हैं फिर से जाके. सीरियसली जोकिंग. हम भी डांस करते हैं. चाहिए जैसे चाहिए.
अब मैं अभी लेके सुन लेंगी मैं पकड़ के मारेगी मुझे. एक बार हो गया जो.
पता नहीं ये तो मेरी फर्स्ट टाइम है. सो मुझे
तेरी फर्स्ट है.
मेरी फर्स्ट मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है.
मैं फिर थोड़ा सा पिछले साल थी पर आई वाज आई गो होम विद द डे आई वाज हियर.
तो अभी आप स्टे कर रहे हैं.
आई एम वॉलंटरी और मेरा वर्क पीकॉक रूम में ही है. पर वहाँ कोई वर्क ही नहीं है. बैठी हूँ मैं वैसे क्योंकि वहाँ तो सब कुछ क्लॉक वॉक की तरह चल रहे हैं. वहाँ मानसी हर दिन सभी होते हैं ना. तो ऑल थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग एंड मेक नो रिस्पांसिबिलिटी नहीं के लिए.
आपसे जो देखो रिस्पॉन्ड करते हो.
वही करनी
पूरा दिन
थक थक
वो भी थक जाते हैं.
मैं सोच रही हूँ तुम दोनों के साथ टॉप हो जाओ.
चलो
लेकिन फिर आगे के दिन में क्या करना है. आप तीसरे दिन में हाल हो रहा है.
देख मेरा है ना कल का शेड्यूल है सेशन. चलो ठीक है 1 बजे वाला तो हो जाएगा. उसके बाद वाला जो शाम का है ना उसका मुझे कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है. तो आई थिंक आई एम गोइंग टू जस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन भी कुछ नहीं करने वाले. मैं तो सीधा बोलने वाली हूँ.
अगर नहीं करेंगे तो सूखी देगी. जस्ट स्पीक स्ट्रेट फ्रॉम द हार्ट एंड गेट इट ओवर.
हाँ क्योंकि वो प्रेजेंटेशन इफ आई स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग इट इज नो बड़ी मेहनत करके मैंने कहाँ से
लोग ये बोलते हैं क्योंकि चाचा 5 दिन काम कर करके हमने एक प्रेजेंटेशन बनाया है. हर कोई अपना बेस्ट शोकेस करना चाहिए. यू वर्क फॉर आवर्स एंड यू कम एंड यू फाइंड नो ऑडियंस एंड द 3-4 people sitting not interested.
हाँ
तो इसलिए तो वो एलजीरियन मदरसे से मैंने काफी देर बात में मैसेज.
तो तुम क्या करते हो अपना
पता
बताओ.
है. फिर उसको मैंने उसको बात से फिर उनका सब ये किया. फिर बोलता है स्टूडेंट्स ही हैं. मैंने नहीं सर हम लोग हैं ना सब. ओके फिर और 2-3 लोगों को डाल दिया वहाँ पे. मतलब डिसइंटरेस्टेड थे. फिर हम लोग ने 3-4 लोगों ने जरा बात तो उनको जरा मतलब मैं स्टूडेंट्स को क्या समझाऊंगा? I made so much of presentation. I've come to present my country. मतलब I very well understand. I'm really very sorry. अभी मैं क्या बोलूँ? I apologize for everything. मतलब please हम लोग सुनते हैं, आप जो बोलोगे आप सब सुन रहे हैं, फिर पूरा रिकॉर्ड किया होगा। और उसने फिर से बोला, I thought it is a women economic forum and people are coming from all across the world, but I am not seeing any other country in the room.
Actually, हाँ 100 countries के लिए
150
और कह रहे 525 प्लेनरी सेशन पीछे सेशन होंगे।
हाँ 528 कल बोले ना 528
हाँ
मुझे भी नहीं कहीं समझे
ये नंबर्स मेरे साथ में सब खत्म हो गया। पिछले साल ऐसा नहीं था। मैं थी देखो आगे देखो पिछले साल it was full of people। बाहर लोग खड़े होते थे, अंदर नहीं आने को तैयार थे। अंदर 5-7 आठ होते थे पर हर वाली है, पर बाहर it was completely full। तो लॉबी ऊपर और लॉबी नीचे, the staircase is सब कुछ was full। Now the people must have clearly people also realized that there is no take home value। आपने 6 दिन का काम धंधा घर बाहर छोड़ दिया है ना। अगर कुछ take home value और लास्ट ईयर I am also into business 2016 से लेकर इस तरह मेरे को ₹1 की यहाँ से तो कोई सेल नहीं। तो people think that also
ये तो पता है
और टॉक करके कितना टॉक कर लेंगे यार। ऐसे कंपनी तो अपनी रिलेटेड टॉक करके फेसबुक पे डालना है ना। टॉक करके डाल दो फेसबुक के ऊपर ऑडियंस के लिए।
Actually that is right.
No, so one experience अब जैसे
You know what? आप ये बोल रहे हो, मैंने चेम्बर में से किसी को कहा,
चेम्बर ऑफ
ऐसे ही चेम्बर से किसी को, ठीक है? मैं किसी और को बुलाने की हिम्मत भी नहीं हो रही थी, because I don't know the format। बंदा है नहीं, उसने अपने रेस्टोरेंट पे गया, उसने सूंघ सांघ के सब कुछ करके वो तो निकल लिया। उसके बाद में फीडबैक देने में कुछ यहाँ पे गालियाँ नहीं दी।
So what happens is that
Because your credibility becomes।
लेकिन अभी भी आप देखो ना, अभी भी लोग वहाँ पे कॉफी इसमें बैठे हैं, वो आगे बैठे हैं, उधर बैठे हैं।
Sushmita, last year also see, first you know two things. People have to come first, and to get the audience inside is a separate thing. But first people have to be there. No, you have to have people who are not there. And in any center you can put a gun and say you have to be there. और जो अंदर बैठा है वो नहीं सुनेगा क्या बोलते। And the speaker is very engaging. Something really good, something really bad. Otherwise you don't register.
See, और उसमें पता क्या है, then जैसे आपके members हैं, आपके खुद के members, then you know what it is. So the planning has to start a year. जैसे अब ये खत्म हो तो अगले साल का अभी से शुरू होना चाहिए। You have no, it's not really bad। और हो भी ना होगा तो मुझे कोई टेंशन नहीं।
This is an honest feedback.
Hello. Are you the speaker?
Yes, I am. Esther Thane.
Come.
So we are 3 of us.
Now we are 4. Come. We'll speak to each other. Come.
Yeah, I was a lead speaker in my original sessions. I'm sure you guys all were too, or I'm not sure.
What topic are you talking about?
Empowering women in the cloud.
Please give us the senior.
Sorry, I'll be lying. Come and sit.
We are ready to
Make yourself come. 15 minutes. We are waiting for the other speakers to come.
Oh yes, of course. I'm just early. I just wanted to set up my computer for just one PowerPoint picture I have.
You have the habit of speaking?
Yeah, he will.
I have it on PowerPoint.
On PowerPoint. Okay.
Thank you.
Speaker to audience level. मैं आ गई। Please कर अंदर तुम्हारे।
Can I use my computer?
वैसे उठा के निकला कॉफी शॉप में।
अच्छा कितने लोग बोले से?
कभी आ जाते हैं।
चलिए get smile.
जबरदस्ती नहीं है।
अच्छी से smile कर। Thanks and
अगर वो किसी चीज़ में एकदम सीधा I'm not interested. Okay, fine. Thank you.
बोल ही सकते हो। चलिए आप बोल ही सकते हो।
और क्या करेंगे? ऐसे भी बोलते हैं कोई नहीं। चल चलेंगे तो ऐसे लोग। कोई पर्सन आ रही
Oh, okay. Do you have a memory stick? I can transfer that photo. How else can we get that onto yours?
And this is
Oh, that's a big one, yeah.
So cute.
No, I don't have any. I just have my computer. Can I email it? Email it. You have it on your file. Yes? With the audience. It's very easily done. I just need to email that. Esther Thane.
उसको मैंने स्पेशल मंगाई है दूंगी। ठीक है ठीक है, मेरी फ्रेंड ने मेरे मेंटोर के लिए चाहिए।
Not at all. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to be stand. Oh, there is no stand. No, I'm walking. It's cool. You've got time. Thank you. you find the email or a memory stick? Yeah? Yeah. Wait while I'm waiting. There's nothing I can do.
Where are you from?
From Syria.
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 Oh, okay. Oh, good.
But I live in Dubai.
Dubai.
My sister in Doha, Qatar. Where's the woman? When Jumhur? شو اسمه Jumhur? What is the people? Okay. The people for listen. Speaker.
For listening?
Hey, listening speaker. Where? Where is this from?
What's the Gmail address? Here, you want
كل واحد عارفان انه
Oh, at
Sir, thank you.
Seriously, touch wood.
Which part of the world are you from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. I grew up in Kenya.
Really, I've never been there. I plan to go.
It's beautiful.
I've heard so. I just haven't been to a lot of the African countries. Shame on me.
But it's a huge continent also.
Yes, it is.
Like we've been in Asia and we haven't gone to all this. It's not possible. Even in our own country, how many places can we go to? We have such places in our own country.
We are very fragmented as well. So
Actually, very limited number of places. It's a huge world out there. Even in our towns or our cities, we have visited. Have you seen all the monuments? In schools, छोटे-छोटे होते थे. When we were tiny in school, they used to take us for picnics and all.
And that's true. Since I left, I mean, when I travel, I go very far away from where I live. So I have a real. You end up not going to the ones right beside it.
आ रहे हैं 3 लोग आ
But I can, yeah, I can
Is that a camera?
I have a lot of images in there. So I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable myself. So, the matter is, it's already in the computer, so we just have to
We just have to do it. Take it down. Okay. We just have to. Okay. Perfect. So can we do the lights?
Yeah.
Okay. So
the Mac is line.
Okay. Good.
Sorry, is it use the Mac or the USB?
USB.
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 Thank you.
Yeah. Throw it up there. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. Yes. It's finished? What do you want? Copy it from there. Then you put it on here. So when I visit the members, you don't need it. I'm an artist and designer, so I'm showing my work. Yes. Really? Really? Yeah, so it's authorized. But not now. She's 3:30. We're just saying how the technology works because it usually that's the real problem. Oh yeah. Come on. Yeah. That's good.
No. Usually PowerPoints.
I know. Yes. Well, just take just put it in there and use it.
No, wait, are you the one that was I don't know, that your daughter. She was probably taking pictures. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am. No problem.
I think it is,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, hello ladies. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. Today we are starting our session on empowering women in the cloud, and it will be presented by Esther, Thane, right? Esther Thane. Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, please welcome her with clap.
Thank you, everybody. It's all right with everybody. I'd like to start. I just want to do something experiential first before I go into my presentation. My name is Esther Thane, and I'm a music therapist. I met Thane only a few days ago. I do not know Thane intimately. Thane, how did you feel? Did you feel listened to in the movements that you were making?
Absolutely. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that for us and helping out. The power of music therapy is, I mentioned yesterday in the plenary session, is to connect two souls together without the use of language. It's just pure expression together. And if we're listening and we're in sync with each other's energy, I can feel the movement where Thane wanted to go, and I can support that through music. That's a little bit about what music therapy does. Music therapy has been my passion for 20 years. I run a tight company. I have many music therapists working under me. We're in lots of locations all throughout Vancouver, BC. We're in home, we're in public schools, private schools, group homes, foster homes. We're in autism centers. We're in lots of different treatment areas. And I thought I was pretty happy with that. But then the opportunity came to me to go into the cloud. And going into the cloud was a big leap forward for me. I was actually a technology Luddite many years ago. I could barely turn on my email. I couldn't even refresh my web browser. And I didn't see how I could cross over from that brick and mortar model to going into a global model. But I'm here to tell you today that going into the cloud for women allows you to have no glass ceiling. It allows you to climb as high as you want to go. You do not require a brick and mortar building. You don't have to have local clients, employees, all of the costs associated with that. And at the same time, you can reach more clients. One thing I want to say about this is I was a local practitioner catering to local clients. Now I am a global practitioner catering to practitioners. So I started out with my music therapy curriculum. And I was approached by the software company Mundo Pato to put in my music therapy curriculum in the cloud. And this was 4 years ago, back when people were talking about the cloud. Clouds were just clouds in the sky. And I dug my heels in for a year and a half. I didn't know how that would work. I didn't know if my music therapy community would even be receptive to it. Music therapists just document, willy-nilly in narrative form after sessions. What did they need the cloud for? And then I realized that I had touched hundreds of children's lives over 20 years. I had trained my employees, and they were trickling down and touching hundreds of clients' lives and helping them reach their best potential. We specialize in autism and special needs, and we know that is a huge epidemic all over the world right now. In North America, 1 in 68 children are currently diagnosed with autism. It is an epidemic. Music is the way to connect with these kiddos in a very profound way. But I went into the cloud, I took a leap of faith, and now my music therapy curriculum is being utilized by music therapists, soul practitioners, therapy centers, private schools, public schools, and even universities training students in music therapy using my curriculum. I'm in Canada, I'm in the US, I'm in Mexico, I'm in Spain, and I hope soon to be in India as well. It allows what we do as women, the expertise that we've spent so many years in whatever discipline, whether this is in entrepreneurship, in therapy, in education, in integrative medicine. It allows you to take your expertise and create a legacy of your method, that you can reach and touch thousands of individuals, other like-minded individuals that don't have a complete program or curriculum. They need the support of some expert's curriculum that they can use. One interesting thing about moving to the cloud that's different is if you have a method that you've honed, whether it's in human resources or in yoga practice or in mindfulness as a life coach, it doesn't matter. When you want to go and make a stand with all of the wonderful expertise that you've gathered from other individuals over the years, you might think about publishing it in a traditional publishing home. So if you publish your method in a book, first of all, they get a lot of control. I have published before. I know the pain and agony going through it. It's a year and a half, 2 years. You go through editing, and then at the end of the day, somebody buys your book, They have to read it, and they have to figure out how they will implement it. When you publish in the cloud, when you use the cloud, you have the ability to flex. You have the ability to take that curriculum and apply it to your clients. You can do research with a cloud application. You can run assessments. You can create analytics for your own practice to see how effective your treatment or your method or your HR assessment is out there in the field. You're offering it to other practitioners, and they can use your expertise to spread the world globally. Because this is what we're talking about. You know, Dr. Aurora said 1 + 1 = 11. We might be wonderful women at what we can do, and we can make impactful changes in the world. But we're limited to our zip code, right? We can only see everybody that's around us in our geographical area. And we can only be spread so thin. We can travel around the world doing trainings and workshops, but there is only one of us. We can't clone ourselves. We can only touch so many people's lives. By going in the cloud, it's going to reduce your administration so that you can see more clients. You can make more impactful changes. That's a really important thing. At Mundo Pato, which is the company that I am now the VP of Business Development for, it was a long process. I put on my music therapy curriculum, and then I had to have faith. And that was hard, because this was, like I said, 4 years ago. I coincided the launch of my music therapy curriculum with the National American Music Therapy Association conference. I was going to present, and I was scared. I wasn't sure how my industry would accept this cutting-edge technology. Would they want it? Would it be effective in their practice? My presentation had over 100 people in it, and 10 music therapists signed up right away across the globe, wanting to be able to make a paperless office. That's very important. It's a paperless office. We're doing something good for the environment. You don't have to have a million printouts. You don't have to take your entire weekend. We have a saying at Mundo Pato, take back your Sundays. So you can spend more time with your family. You can spend more quality time with your clientele. And you're not bogged down writing reports, proving the efficacy of what you're doing. We know the significant changes that we can make as women with our method, whatever that method is, astrology, fortune telling, art therapy, anything. But to the layman that doesn't have that training to see the fine, detailed changes that we're making in our clients, using a cloud platform allows that to be demonstrated. We can generate instant graphs and reports. We can do analysis. And like I said, this is wonderful for marketing yourself as a woman entrepreneur, as a woman therapist, educator, leader, author, speaker, changer in the world. And this is a game changer. So at Mundo Pato, at the company that I'm now working with, thank you, we kind of have a bias for putting women in the cloud. We offer new horizons, new markets, and new opportunities. And the cloud allows professional women like myself, to create professional tools that the world can use. So that means when I leave this earth and go to the next realm, that my work here is not done. It continues on. We can all connect with each other. When you're on the cloud, you can have direct connection with your clients. You can support them better on the cloud, as opposed to having them give them your cell phone number and they bother you on the weekends when you were trying to have family time. If they feel supported through being connected in a software cloud platform, they will feel more supported. They will develop further. They will have more growth and reach their highest potential. So I so believe in this company and so believe in what I was doing that I became more involved. And now we are promoting other women thought leaders in the world. We have many different curricula on the platform, and we are so honored to be at the Women Economic Forum this year because we brought some of those thought leaders with us. And some of you might have already seen them in their launching of their curricula. For instance, Kindla Yoga Therapy for Trauma. She wants to be able to reach more people around the world. Trauma affects everybody in some way. We're also launching the Lone Sorensen system for reflex therapy, for Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, muscular sclerosis, and autism. It allows us to extend our connection with other women, promote other women in the world, come together, increase communication, and in the end, make the world a much better place and allow people to benefit from all of the effort and time and passion that we've put into our methods. So I'm going to pass on now the microphone. If you are interested, please come and see me after. I would love to show you the platform and show you how you can use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther, for giving us wonderful insights on how to use cloud computing in simple terms, or it is Internet of Things that is coming up. So I would request all the women who are still not using cloud to use cloud to market themselves. Next, I would like to invite Rufaida Al-Habash, who will be giving us a wonderful session on teaching ethics with love. So please welcome her. Thank you.
Peace be upon him, peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon all of you. I don't like to use paper when I give a speech, but because my English language is not very good, therefore I will use the paper. I'm sorry for that. In the name of God, most passionate, most merciful, and peace upon our Prophet Muhammad and all the prophets, and peace be upon all of you. I'm a Muslim woman who came with the message of love and mercy that Prophet Muhammad taught me. I'm honored to be giving the chance to deliver the message that God revealed to Prophet Muhammad in the ayah. We have sent you but a mercy for humanity. The messenger of Allah, Muhammad, peace be upon him, and those who are with him are compassionate among themselves. Ah. Low? My voice is low? Sorry. The messenger of Allah, right? Thank you. The messenger of Allah, Muhammad, peace be upon him, and those who are with him are compassionate among themselves. You see them bowing down, prostrating themselves, and signaling virtue and pleasure from Allah. Their significance is the marks of prostration on their face. I asked to speak Arabic, but there is no translate. Yes. It's clear, my language or no? Yes, no problem. Continue. Their characteristics is the Torah and the Bible. I would love to share you with a story. him, "Why are you always sad?" He answered, "I had done a great sin before Islam, and I am afraid that God would not forgive me." The Prophet asked him, "What have you done?" She said, "I have been one of those who used to bury their daughter while they are alive. I had a beautiful baby girl, and my wife begged me to not bury her. I let her until she became a very beautiful adult, and she got engaged. I said to my wife, 'Dress her in the best way. I want to take her to visit her relatives in another tribe.' She dressed her in the best way, and her mother asked me to swear not to cause her any harm. I took her into a well, and I had the intention to throw her into it. She clung to me and cried not to throw her and reminded me of the promises I gave to her mother. I had mercy on her. Then I had the devilish intention to throw her, and I threw her on her head while she was crying, 'You have killed me, my dad. You have killed me, my dad.'" 2 minutes. When the man finished the story, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was crying out of mercy for this innocent girl. And he said to the man, "If God ordered me to punish anyone for what he was done before Islam, I would punish you for that great sin." This is the Prophet's feeling toward women. It is a feeling of mercy and tenderness over a human being that has been tortured by men and society. Of course, the Prophet prohibited burying girls alive. Also, the Prophet has prohibited the husband from beating his wife. One minute only?
Yes, only 1 minute.
So I memorize. And the most story we have to learn about when Imam Ali, the husband of Fatima is the daughter of our Prophet Muhammad, wanted to marry a second wife. The Prophet was angry. He went up the pulpit and said, I don't agree unless Ali divorces my daughter. She is a part of me, and what saddens her saddens me. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught the woman to work hard. Example, a woman may go around to different houses and she decorates and sell decoration and perfume. Another example, a woman may run industrial work and employ workers. We have the example of Rufaida, like my name, who asked the Prophet to build a tent in his mosque, and this was the first hospital in history. In the 8th century,
I'm so sorry.
I spent a long time. So finish in the end. All the examples I want to reflect the mercy of our Prophet Muhammad.
If people want to ask questions, then you can take it up there.
Yes, I will.
So I have a question for.
I'm about
Yes.
Take the questions at the end. In fact, that's why I
Yes.
Thank you, Rufaida, for the teachings of Muhammad Prophet, what you have shared with us. Next, I would like to welcome who would be speaking on walking in your power through love, compassion, and forgiveness, and Vedic knowledge. So, kindly give a warm welcome to her.
Thank you. After this very informative talk given to us, now you will hear totally another viewpoint about some other, in religion, the word religion means religare. That means to reunite, to rejoin. So religion can be any, but the message that goes out to the world is the same, of love, of compassion, of empathy, of understanding the other, of accepting the other as is. So all the religions of the world talk about the same thing. For the children, this is important. Religare. It's a Latin word which means to join, to reunite. So basically the messages are the same, But I'll share this my talk with my personal anecdotes because that helps connect, So as a young girl, I was 19 years of age. So as I got married very early. I was just 19 when I got married, and by 22 I had 2 children. So when my son was about 7 years old, an incident happened in my life. I had gone to Bombay to my 1 second. Yeah, so I got married at 19, and when I was about 25. My son was 7, I had gone to Bombay, and at 8 o'clock in the morning, the doorbell rang. And my son quickly, like how small children are, he rushed to the door and he opened the main gate of the flat in Bombay. And in walked 7 men, one after the other, 7 men, 7 young men, and dressed nicely. They asked for my father, and since I was visiting my parental home, I didn't know them. So I said, in any case, you have a seat. So they asked me for a glass of water. So I went to the kitchen, I told my servant, please give them water. So when he gave them, he told me, please take the tray to the visitors. So the moment I took the tray and I turned, and I saw 2 of these men take out 2 guns. They had 2 pistols. So one of the men took my little son, who was a 7-year-old, on his lap, and he held the gun at my son was held at gunpoint, and with the other gun, they started rounding us all up. The intention was to rob, was to loot. But somehow, I don't know what prevailed, and as turn of events would have it, probably I found the strength of, it was meant for, it just happened that I found the strength to fight back, and they must have been novices. They were not professionals. So within a span of 4 to 5 minutes, they realized that because I fought back. Unintentionally, I didn't even think what I was doing was right or wrong. It just happened. And seeing me fight back, my father and the people who were present there, we all clawed them, we fought back. They were not prepared for that. So one of them said, run. And they just pushed my son away and they ran out of the house, one after the other. I didn't do any of this intentionally, it just happened. But the fallback was, after within like they show in Bollywood movies or maybe Hollywood movies, the crime scene, the robbers have gone and the police comes in, It happened just like that. The neighbors must have complained and in walked the police. And then they said, what happened? And while they were fleeing, they shot a bullet at me, which grazed my t-shirt and it went into the wall. So after that episode, my husband came and he brought me back again to Delhi. But I was in depression for 2 months. A doorbell would ring and I was in tears, I was in fear, I was palpitating. Just the very thought that what would have happened, my son would have died, we all would have been shot, we all would have been killed, But as turned out, and I was all over the national newspapers. Lady fought heroically and all that bullshit. But I was palpitating, I was in fear inside. And then the scriptures happened to me. I was looking for some group, for some solace to help me come out of this madness. I got into the Vedas and the Upanishads. So I'm talking about 22 years from now. I got into the Upanishads, the Vedas, the Bhagavad Gita. I'm sure you've heard of these words. The audience, yeah? India, we have been a very ancient land. And our culture, our these things encompasses all. We believe in all religions are equal. Everything is one. There is all oneness. So because of this episode, spirituality happened in my life. You know, I got into these, I studied the scriptures and the feeling of compassion, of empathy, of oneness, of finding oneness with the other. That helped me in my journey so much. Because of one negative incident, my life could have taken a direction any which way. I could have been gone into a maniac depression, or I could have chosen to come out of it, be a winner. And that time my son was 7. And now he's a 27-year-old boy. He's married. My daughter is married too. I'm a grandmom of a 1.5-year-old child. After that incident, I came out of it. I got into various things. I'm a jeweler and I'm a sari lover by profession. I'm a jeweler by profession and a sari lover by choice because all the scriptures taught me, first, that all religions are equal. Number 2, all religions have their pluses and the minuses religions don't have, but the people who propagate them, the people who spread the messages, they say it in some ways so to make people dependent on them. So herein comes the negative part, but one has to be smart enough, to be shrewd enough, to be intelligent enough to know what to pick up from where, and eventually it all lies within. We all are human beings, we are born human beings, and we need to realize that all the religions are teaching us the same thing. First, to be a good human being. This goes for the young girls who are listening, you know. First, to be a good human being, to empathize with the other, to think of the other as your role, to not do to others what you would not want done to you. You want appreciation, so appreciate the other. You want love, so love other. You want people to be kind to you, so we need to be kind to the others, and that costs nothing. That actually costs nothing. If you can smile, if you can make somebody smile because of you, if you can make a person joyful, even one life if you've touched in your lifetime, you can go back into a happier person, a calmer person, a more mature person. And once you're happy and satisfied within, once you're content within, because eventually it is all within. You might have material riches, you might have everything in the world, but until and unless we are content within, nothing happens. And I'm sure all the older people agree, you know. That's the truth about any religion. So basically I'm here to share that. Out of any negative incident, we can find profitability, we can find the goodness, we can find the love, the empathy and sharing, and women are best suited to this role. Because by nature, not only are we multitaskers, but we empathize, we share, we care with each other all the time. So in our own families, because in every family, there's like in India, we always say destiny. I was born to a particular set of parents. I got married to a particular set of family, and a particular kind of husband was designed for me. So I should first and foremost accept my given set of circumstances, try and change what I can. What I can't, I need to accept. I need to forgive. I need to forgive myself. I need to forgive the others. I need to include all in my journey. I need to do my duties and then carry on. Once we do that, we all live our lives individually like this. We all can connect the whole, join the whole, come together as one, and live peacefully on this planet. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all the speakers. Okay, now somebody wanted to ask some questions? Yeah, please.
Intervention, not a question. Intervention.
Bless you all. I want to say something I think very important.
Sure.
To every single one of us. I want to say that all religions are one. They are all one. But the human beings who put the barriers, it is the human beings who put the barriers and colonize in the name of religion and kill in cold blood in the name of religion and steal in the name of religion, and religion is not like this. Since Noah and Abraham and Moses and Aaron and Jesus Christ and Muhammad, they are all the messengers of God. And in Islam, we believe in every one of them. If you don't believe in all of them, then you have to revise your Islam. Believe in every one of them. And we defend every one of them. And more than this, we love every one of them. Love. Not only defending. So now we have all this terrorism in the name of the religion. The story of our friend here. 7 people came into her house. A young, right, or young, was young. I want to ask you a question. Why should you make strangers enter your house at all when your husband is not there? And you are a young person. Don't let them. Don't let them. I asked you, I told you once, twice, 10 times. And to all my students, and to all my children, to all my own children, biological children, I told them, don't be afraid. Don't let anything frighten you. Say the truth. And defend yourself. Don't give up your rights to anybody. And don't take the rights of anybody to you. So this, I don't want you, young girls here, to listen to any sweet words. Be strong and defend your honor. It is just once. Once you go wrong, you will never come back. See, especially in our country, in our third world, in other world, in the first world. Is it not very strange that there is one world, the upper world and the lower world, first world and the third world and the third? There is no second world. Mahathir Muhammad has tried to do this and he failed now. So I think in the third world we are literate but we are not educated. We need education. We need to be strong. And strength comes to you from believing in your own self. Don't let anybody fool you. And there is a saying in the, I think the British say this. They say, you can be fooled, everybody can be fooled once by everybody. But not everybody can be fooled by everybody all the time. Don't be fooled. Be strong. And believe me, you are these conferences. Since 1951, the first conference I attended. Is it? To ask me a question, ask it from the... All right, my intervention is finished, but my trouble always, there is no time. But for chatting and gossiping, there is always a lot of time.
I have a question.
Okay, a question? Yeah.
Yes. I think I'm audible. I have a question for you, Esther.
Yes.
I came for the session on the cloud.
Yes.
So I have to go there. Go ahead.
They can capture you.
Okay.
So, Esther, I run programs, which is, I'm a human resources specialist. I used to head human resources for KPMG in India for many years, and now I run my own consulting in this area. I run a program which is strength-based. I believe that people have strengths, and if you build on your strengths, you move from good to great. And I am running the session tomorrow between 6 to 7. My question to you was to say that I believe in this program and I want to host it on cloud, like you mentioned. You reach out to a much larger audience and many more can benefit from it. There's a platform that you mentioned. I would really like if you could explain to us as to how do you go on the platform, what kind of services do they offer, what kind of fees do you have to pay, so that some of us who are interested in actually doing that, we can do that.
Okay, thank you very much. So yes, you can go on the platform. The platform allows you to take data. You can organize all of your clientele, all of their documents on the system. You can upload documents, reports. Everything is safely stored in a secure manner on Amazon Web. We're hosted on Amazon Web. It is a $2 million application that took 4 years to write. What you do when you come on the platform, for instance, if you would like to be a program leader, when you create a simple app, it's usually $30,000 to $50,000, and that's one app. Now, typically for a program builder, that is what we would charge, $30,000 for a program builder to come on. We want to create a partnership with you. This is not about making money only, it's about bettering the world, and it's about creating long-term relationships. At our company, Mundo Pato, we are about creating relationships that are a minimum of a decade long. A minimum. So, with that, when you come on and put your program, you get your own publishing account. This is a master cloud account. The difference between, as I was speaking about before with the traditional publishing, is if you want to add new content, you have to go back in and do a new edition. Then you got to take it to your publisher, get it published again, and then pull the market again to say, would you like to buy the second edition? When you have your own account as a program builder on Mundo Pato, you can continuously add content. There's even a button at the top that you click that says publish. When you click that button, all of that new content is disseminated across the globe to anybody subscribing to your program. So, for that, it's typically an ongoing fee of $500 per month to allow you to continuously edit that content.
What's the one-time fee?
The one-time fee is typically $30,000 US. But our company is all about promoting women too. So we want to share, make it easier. So within this conference, if you're interested in being a program builder, it's $10,000 to sign up. And no ongoing monthly payments, ever. For that, it's a 50-50 revenue share between Mundo Pato and the program builder. So what does that mean for the end subscriber coming on when you want to market? We help you market, we help you with sales, we support you in the whole process. It's a group effort, a team effort. Women, we've got men in our company too, and believe me, the men in our company are very much advocates of women. So a subscriber, a practitioner, an agency, or an organization that would like to use your program and implement it, it costs $1,000 initial setup fee to get your curriculum and get onto the platform. And then they're paying $100 a month for up to 50 clients or users. For that initial setup fee and the ongoing payments, that's a 50-50 revenue share between the program builders and the pilot.
So you have a question? Yeah, it's funding please we have another.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Okay. A round of applause for all these lovely speakers. Thank you. Okay, I'll just request a photo session. A quick photo session, please.
I have a question.
Is
it over? Is it too late?
Actually, yes. We have another session coming up. We are already waiting. Yes. Okay. Can you have a one-on-one, please? In the,
no, that would have been a question. It would have been for all.
Okay. Okay.
So let her ask.
Okay. Then let's be very quick. Very quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
very quick. I would like to ask Dr. Rufaida, because I know that she had to leave Syria at a rough time, and that she has herself used the internet to promote many women, and she did not talk about what all she has been doing. And I would have liked to have heard more about that.
Just a few sentences. Can because not speak. كيف أنا Now we are refugees from Syria because we escaped from Syria now. I'm living in Qatar because you know the news about that in Syria now. What I haven't in what I can do in Qatar, I maybe help the infant, the families, the women to study and to work. Therefore, when I will go everywhere, I ask about this. If you can to have any idea to help Syrian refugees, if you can, of course there is organization here. Therefore, I ask to please to give not charity. No, I want to ask about charity. I ask about some support or some work for the family, for the women to be strong, to return to our jobs. Please.
Thank you all for attending this session. May we have a quick photo shoot, please? Please, ladies.
You need to share more about what you do. I think this is important.
Yes, but my language would love to.
And
the next speaker? The next session?
That's next to yes. Oh, yes. I always go after every 6 months I'm traveling. I have to when you go to that.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
So I'll tell her to keep in touch with you.
Absolutely.
Anything you can help her with, advise her.
My pleasure.
What is the company you're working with?
Yes. That is the software. And then I also have music therapy. Yeah, that's me. Yes. Absolutely. I mean, she's interested in marketing.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you have other colleagues also? Remember that?
I do. We have Aparna, she's the doctor of acupuncture in Chinese medicine. She's our director of and then we have Cyntha Striker, who works at therapy for trauma. Lovely Sorensen is a reflexologist. She's the owner of the Reflexology Institute in Barcelona. So those are two of our thought leaders that we are promoting. They're launching their curriculum at this ability. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. Lovely to meet you too. Yes.
So you remember me? Pleasure is all mine. You remember me? Yes, of course. I think this thing.
It's all is good.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you again.
In Mumbai only? Yes. That's what I want to test. Yes, okay.
Yes, I'm back in Canada.